Hello, and welcome to another episode of Crossword Radio. This is your enigmatic host, The Brain, and today is Sunday, November 6th, 2022. This is the New Yorker Sunday Cryptic, and today's is by Neville Fogarty. Let's have a look at our preview clue here. Brogue, perhaps from the western edges of Scottish Highlands or England. The answer to this is shoe. The western edges is a starting letter indicator of Scottish Highlands or Englands, and we get shoe, and a brogue is indeed a kind of shoe. All right, without further ado, let's boogie. Okay, get ready to ride and paddle us after switching sides. Interesting. Get ready to ride, like mount up or something. Saddle up. And paddle us after. So yeah, you take the phrase paddle us and you take the first and last letter and you swap them. And you get saddle up, which is get ready to ride. Where a Pac-12 student might be held back in calculus. UCLA is where a Pac-12 student might be. That's a reverse hidden in the phrase calculus, from the word calculus. Two-time feature of Beyonce concert long ago. Yeah, okay, this is weird. So already we have some interesting clues here. This is not really one of the standard, categories of cryptic. Switch the first and the last letters, but as long as you get there, it works. And this isn't either. This is basically sort of a double hidden. So the definition is long ago. And in the phrase Beyonce concert, we see the word once appear twice. So essentially this is saying what word appears twice in the phrase Beyonce concert, which is once. It's kind of also sort of ironic that they're saying what phrase appears twice, once. That's sort of funny. Okay, this is a good puzzle. Good puzzle so far. Curses obstruct north and south. Yeah. Curses. To obstruct could be dam. Yeah. Obstruct is a dam, as in dam a river, that kind of dam. And then north and south is N and S. And if you curse something, if something is cursed, is damned. I am in Michigan City. Interesting. I am in Michigan. The answer is city. This is Miami? Yeah. I am is in MI for Michigan, and Miami is indeed a city. Othello's undoing, pursuing a piece of string cheese. Asiago is a cheese. Right, Othello's undoing is Iago. The villain in Othello is named Iago. And pursuing A is A, and a piece of string is S. Restaurant employee reordered more limes. So we have an anagram of more limes. And we're going to get a restaurant employee. A sommelier. Like that. Not 100% sure how to spell it, but I think it's like that. This is the person responsible for wines or buying wines, pairing wines, something to do with wines. Head away from Broad Street Road. You take the head off, you take the head away, the first letter off from Broad, and you get road, which is indeed a street. Here's our preview clue. Is shoe. Just a moment. Okay. So that was our preview clue. Cloister's improvements initially behind schedule amid cry for help. Okay, so definition is cloisters. I think this is isolates. Maybe. Yeah. So, improvements initially is I. If you're behind schedule, you're late. And that is amid, as in the center of a cry for help, which is SOS. Okay. Interesting fact about, the phrase SOS. Some people say it means save our ship or save our souls. It actually means nothing. It was just something that was easy to type and remember in Morse code. The dit thing. And that was the only reason those 3 letters were chosen, is that easy to remember in Morse code and recognizable. And that's it. It doesn't mean anything. Okay. Position created by Dr. Jill Biden without fail. Interesting. Position. Or without fail? Without fail sounds like it means take an F out of something. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's get some more crossings there. Regularly soap up near Bath in Finland. Bath in Finland is a sauna. As the regular letters of soap up near. In this case, the odd letters. Fencing matches, lessons primarily included in club fees. Fencing matches are duels. Lessons primarily is L. Included in club fees are dues. So there you go. L in dues gives you duels. Threatening words from London School of Economics supporting mined commodity. Yeah, this is or else are threatening words. London School of Economics looks like it's just getting abbreviated to LSE. And a mined commodity is ore. So LSE under ore, and that gives us threatening words, or else. Really appreciate champion without ego. This is savor, which is really appreciate. A champion is a savior, and without the I, ego for I. Okay. Fatigues and tank among lifted content. Interesting. Not sure. All right. Actually, I do see this now. This is enervates, which is fatigues, but I'm not sure. First, I thought enervates had 2 N's, but maybe not. Tank among lifted content. Tank is a vat. And content is serene. So vat in a reversal of serene. And that gives us enervates, which is fatigues. Spellbound finale has unruly ogress. Finale could be an end. And then an anagram of ogress. And we're going to get spellbound. Engrossed. Okay. There we go. Anagram of ogress in end. What do we have here? Main drag. Oversee low quality newspaper covering a busy part of town. Yeah. Busy part of town is main drag. To oversee. A low quality newspaper is a rag. Covering a. To oversee is to mind. Okay. So mind, rag, and that is covering a. And a busy part of town is the main drag. Okay, just a couple of clues left here. Like a punctured tire deflated. Indeed, yes. I made an extremely similar clue for my very first cryptic. I just had the endlet flat indeed. And that is deflated. Flat indeed. So, indeed, we're doing... This is called a lift and separate. We're supposed to take the phrase indeed and separate it to mean indeed. So like a punctured tire, flat, in the word deed, and you get the whole like a punctured tire indeed is deflated. Yep. Okay, let's do 6 down. Mischievously foil Satan and canonized Norwegian king. Looks like the answer is what? Saint Olaf is a canonized Norwegian king. Okay, so anagram of foil Satan. And you get Saint Olaf. Looks like lotus. Is it a lotus position in, is that a yoga thing? Yeah, Dr. Jill Biden is the FLOTUS, the First Lady of the United States, FLOTUS. And you take the F off of FLOTUS, and you get lotus, which is a position. Okay. That'll do it. Let's briefly go over the clues one more time, just to make sure we get them. I think we got them all, but let's just go over this quickly. So, saddle up is get ready to ride, and that is the phrase paddle us. And you switch the first and the last letters. Switching sides is telling us to do that. Again, this is interesting. It's not one of the standard categories of cryptic clue, but one of the things about cryptic is that, yeah, there are lots of rules, but also you can break the rules and you can make up your own rules as long as it's fair, which I think this is. Okay. Once is long ago. This is another not standard one, but this is essentially a double hidden, a feature, 2-time feature. So appearing twice in the phrase Beyonce concert is the word once. Once in Beyonce and once in concert. Okay, Miami is a city. Oops. I am in Michigan. I am in MI is the postal abbreviation for Michigan. Main drag is busy part of town. Oversee is mind. M-I-N-D. A low quality newspaper is a rag. And inside of that you put an A. Really appreciate is savor. And that's savior, which is a champion, without ego, which is I. Lotus is a position in yoga, I think. Dr. Jill Biden is the FLOTUS, the First Lady of the United States, without F for fail, as in the grade on your paper, and you get position. Isolates is cloisters. Improvements initially is I. Behind schedule is late. And a cry for help is SOS. SOS. Duels are fencing matches. Lessons primarily is L. Included in club fees, which are dues. Road is street. And if you take the first letter off of the word broad, you get road. Like a punctured tire, indeed, this is referred to as an and-lit clue. Means the whole phrase is both the definition and the wordplay. Like a puncture tire is flat, and you're supposed to put that in the word deed, rather. Again, we do that lift and separate there. And you get deflated, which is like a puncture tire indeed. A sommelier is a restaurant employee. That is an anagram of more limes, and reordered is our anagram indicator. Asiago is cheese. Othello's undoing is Iago, pursuing A, and then a piece of string is S. Dams is curses. To obstruct something is a dam, like you dam a river. The north and south is just N and S. Enervates is fatigues. Tank is vat, among lifted content. So content is serene, lifted, reversed. So vat in a reversal of serene. UCLA is where a Pac-12 student might be. That is reverse hidden in the phrase, in the word calculus, UCLA. Saint Olaf is a canonized Norwegian king. And that is an anagram of foil Satan. Mischievously is our anagram indicator in this case. Engrossed is an anagram of ogress. Unruly is our indicator in a finale, and finale is end. Or else are threatening words. And London School of Economics is LSE, and that's supporting ore, which is mined commodity. Sauna is a bath in Finland, and that is the regular letters of the phrase soap up near. A shoe is a brogue, perhaps, and that is from the western edges, i.e. the first letters of Scottish Highlands or England. And there we go. And that'll do it for the brain. Until next time, stay safe out there. Bye.